Hey there, lads and lasses. This here is thunderhand64, inviting you to join me this evening for a little time on the Generations Minecraft Realm server here on a Thursday night, Thursday evening, early evening. It's about maybe about 7 o'clock, 6:50 or so here on the west coast of the United States. Been a very long day indeed, and so, as always, time to relax with a little bit of Minecraft. A little bit of craft in here. So, made quite a bit of progress on last night's stream, and then after the stream, I did a little bit of off-camera work and tricked ourselves out with some cool gear and some cool stuff. So let's do a quick recap. Put another layer on top, began another layer, stuck a couple of other booths up there. I know it looks terrible, but early game stuff, right? And I just needed two more librarians. Why? Because we needed protection 4 for armor, but most importantly, respiration 3. Why? Because we're going to be doing a lot of work down in the water. That's right, and so we need respiration and aqua affinity, and so we rigged ourselves up with a snazzy new helmet. Unbreaking 3, aqua affinity, so we can work underwater. Mending, so we can repair it. Respiration 3, so we can breathe. And I went and I got protection 4 at the same time because that's a good all-around protection to have on the armor. Okay, and so then we began filling in this area here, and this is where the trading hall proper, the Chamber of Commerce, is going to go right here. And remember, this is just a temporary shack here, you know, just to get some librarians and farmers in here so we can trade up and get good gear and tools and weapons and stuff, and so we can do our building and whatnot and get this up and running here. Okay? But, so we have a lot of filling in here to do. I could just fill it in with sand here, but I like to fill it in with dirt because as I dig out underneath it and stuff, I don't want any sand collapsing down on me as I'm working on it and stuff. I'd rather just fill it with something nice and stable like dirt. And we are fresh out of dirt. We're all out of dirt. And I've come here to build and to dig dirt, and I'm all out of dirt. So let's go and let's take a little trip. And go get us some dirt and go bring it back. Fill it up in the inventory. That means we need to empty out our inventory of everything we don't need to bring with us. I'm not going to need torches. I need a bed to take a little nap. I got a little bit of food here. That should be plenty. Let me see. I'm going to bring a little cobblestone just in case an emergency I need to place some blocks down. This stuff is all pretty good. I think I'm going to leave this here right over there for safekeeping. I won't need that. I don't think I will. And I think the rest of this, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. So we're going to take a little trip across the sea. We're going to go to our favorite little plains biome. We're going to skim some more dirt off and bring it on home for filling for some. Oh, Kachi went and put that magnet right there, and I went and I placed the boat right on top of it. That's ridiculous. Look at that. Oh, and there's Mr. Drown. There is Mr. Drown. Oh, there's an iron golem in the water too. You gonna get him, iron golem? Yeah. Kachi went and put that magma block there. I guess I can keep it there. And of course, Kachi went and made a little house down here and stuff. Ah, Kachi-chan. He's so ridiculous. All right, let's do this. Okay, here we go again. Oh, look at our friend the mushroom out there on the peninsula. I think he wants to get over there and claim his own little island. All right, so we are heading off in the wrong direction. I think we are. We're going east. Let me see. No. East is correct. The plains biome is east. It's east and somewhat south of us, but boy, we have to be extra careful not to get too close over there because that's where the ocean monument is. And of course, while I'm pedaling across the water here, we can refresh the chat window and get that up and running like so. And there we go. All right. So if you're new to the stream, this is an SMP server. Minecraft, mainly vanilla. I got a couple of minor mods on it. Difficulty mode set on hard. I don't have any of the other players in the realm right now. It's just me. Minecraft realms, of course, it's Java. Right? Audio is working, so I can kill that. Hey, Small Doggo is back. Hey, dude, how's it going? Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me tonight while I dig dirt. Here we go. All right, and now we're back over here, and we've got plenty of resources over here. You know what? I can minimize that. We don't need to keep that up. That's ugly looking. And let's get over here and let's clear off some soil. And let me see. From where do I want to take this stuff? You know, I had a nice little island over here that I was clearing the top off of. And, you know, because I didn't want to devastate the landscape too much, but, you know, at the same time, yeah, okay, I was clearing out right over here. And Blubber Enforcer's here, too. Very cool. Just all the mod you told me to do. Yeah, let's get some, okay, crafting table, concrete powder, water, concrete boots. Right. Good to see you guys in here this evening. This is great. About to do a little land reclamation and a little foundation building. And again, I don't want to take the dirt off of the landscape of the Mushroom Island because there's so little land there to begin with. I really don't want to completely annihilate the landscape there. So I'll completely annihilate the landscape over here instead. I'll try not to devastate it too much, though. Let's get that crap out of the inventory. Well, you know what? I don't want to forget where I put that. And go looking for it later. So I figured I'd just come in here tonight, relax a little bit, get a little bit more grinding done. Got ourselves tricked out with some cool gear. And stepped up a little bit, just that much more, just a little bit more from our early game. Early game status. I know this may seem a little silly, I'm filling in these holes and stuff, but you know what, somebody might want to build a base out here. And I don't want to wreck the landscape too much here. Gotta get all these and stuff. Oh, here we go. Here we go. A little hole in the ground. Very tempted to get down there and explore that cave down there, but you know what? There is no time for those kind of things. Build. I'm bring a little sand back with me, but you know what? I'm actually trying to avoid using sand to go right now. Okay, that's looking better. So Blubs, how you doing tonight, man? I went and I cleared off that level. Ooh, look! Looks like the neighbors have come by to borrow a cup of sugar. I can't resist. Pow! Boom! Oh, they're upset now. Oh, really? They're not? You know what? Actually, this is a good time to give them a little bit of harassment. Because they're in the water and they can't move too fast in water. That's right. And their drops will be... Ooh, he dropped that crossbow. Wonderful. But the thing is, you know, we got to watch out for the guy with the banner. Because I don't want the bad omen. No, I don't. Ooh, I hear a skelly somewhere, too. I just heard the bones clicking and clacking. I've got nothing on this bow other than infinity, as you could probably tell. Oop, here he comes. You know what I want to do is I want to dig a little hole and I want to throw him in. Yeah, that's right. Come on over. Oops. I gotta be careful. I'm early game. I'm not really packing much in the way of armor here. Get in the hole. There he goes. Now he's in the hole. Now you know what I can do? Die? No. Suffocate him. Right? That's what I want. Okay, we have some sand in the inventory. This might be enough. This might be enough to do it. If you kill the captain, you might start a raid. Yep, yep. That's why I'm being careful, man. That's why I'm being careful. Ooh, he got a little so-and-so. Oops, oops. There he goes. Okay, see, now he's suffocated and he's fine. That's how I deal with those guys when I don't feel like doing the raid thing. I just suffocate them. And they die of so-called natural causes. I was thinking of maybe go back and get that crossbow, but I think I lost it, right? Okay, there's the XP. Oh, there it is, floating there on the water. I'm not too much of a fan of the crossbow, actually, but, you know, and it's almost dead anyway. All right, let's have ourselves a little nap. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. All right, let's get... Oh, look, we got ourselves the ominous banner. All right, I'm going to take some of this crap out of my inventory here. Because I came over here to get dirt, not seeds and flowers and stuff like that. All right, so I'm going to clear off this area. Oh, that's good. I was thinking maybe I should go over that little islet over there and go clear that off a bit. I know it's a little silly I'm being picky about the landscape in which I want to destroy here, but... Ooh, look, it's a playful dolphin, everyone. Yeah, so I think last time I was clearing off this area. Yeah, and I was doing something right around here the last time. I think I was doing this area here. As a matter of fact, I was, see? So I'm trying not to devastate the landscape too much here. I said, I might bring a little sand back there with me. Useful for taking out pillager patrols. All right, that's good. That's good. Almost ready to start that trading hall. Almost ready. Okay, how am I doing here? 67, 68, 65. We still have some dirt to go here. Alright, I'm going to grab some of this too while I'm at it. I mean, I've got plenty over there, but... Boy, I'm wondering why this efficiency 5 is so slow. But then I remember, you know, I don't have a beacon. And remember, this is a new map. I just started this recently. And so I just finished my other map before this, where I was all tricked out with beacons and everything. We had it all. And so I was so spoiled. So spoiled. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this stone while I'm at it over here. And then I'm going to head on back. Once my inventory is full enough and I get enough where I think I can do some decent work over there, head on back and we'll start filling in that hole. Don't have to think too hard today. Just swing the old pickaxe, place some blocks, take a little mental vacation here, chat with you guys in the chat. Fun stuff, fun stuff. All right, you know what? Actually, I don't need this crappy crossbow. And I think my inventory is just about full anyway. Certainly don't need diorite. Coal's a little bit more expensive, or a little bit more useful than that. And you know what? I think I have enough to get back and start placing some blocks. And let's do that. Let's just clean up here and just get some of this debris that's laying around, and then we'll head on back. I don't want to spend too much time on the stream doing this. Build, build, build. That's what I want to do. Alright, let's head on back. Inventory's full enough anyway. Grab a little munchies. Head out across the sea. Got a ruined portal down there below us that we've already raided on several of these trips across the little ocean void here. Actually, it's not an ocean void. All around this mushroom island is just covered with those beautiful, beautiful coral reefs. Really nice. Oh, I can see a little drown swimming away over there. See him? Right over there. Some dolphins right over here. I don't see any ocean ruins over there. Hello, dolphins. We get some of these little islets out here. Not really doing much. You know, like little islets like that, I keep saying every time I pass them, you know, those are good sites for mob farms and things like that. This little island over here. That's a nice little island. Looks like it's just big enough to make a pretty good base out of. I don't know. I'm trying to build bigger this year, so I don't know if I would waste my time over there. I think that one's a little too small. There's another island that's really beautiful that's close by like that. It's got that forest biome on it, and it's just the right size. You know, it's not too big, but it's not too small. And somebody's going to make a really, really nice base out of that. Not going to be me, though, because Kachi and I have already taken Mushroom Island west. And some of you haven't seen that yet. So that's going to be cool. We'll head over there sometime soon. Like I said, my focus is on the Mushroom Island Central here, getting this up and ready for the community here. So when people log in, they have this kind of stuff for support. And pretty much the Mushroom Island's already laid out, you know, so that they can start putting in their shops and stuff. And it's not too chaotic. They have like the basic amenities that they need. Okay, let's put some of this stuff in the chest that we do not need. Let me see. I don't need cobblestone. I don't need any of that. And I don't think I need the sand. Certainly don't need the ominous banner. And you know what I'm going to do with the ominous banner? I'm going to put that right in Kachi's little secret hiding place he has under the under the reserve out here. Trolling my son here a little bit. See, he put this here to mark out where his door is. There you go. Let him know I'm on to him. I know what you're building there, son. Oh, look, he made this little stair up here. Okay. All right. Let's head on over here and let's do a little bit of fill-in. I have my emergency door here, but I also have respiration 3 on the helmet, and so I should be all set for a little while. I can get this out of my offhand, like so. I have that extra piece of granite, which I don't really need. And let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to put the door right in about there first. It's our emergency air if we need it, although we are getting very close to the surface now. We shouldn't need the door for very much longer. Alright, so let's go fill all of this in. Get ourselves some clay that we'll dig out later as we're building down under here. But right now, just displacing the water. I don't know why I'm removing those blocks. I mean, I'm just going to place them later. Alright, let's go up and let's get ourselves some air while we switch. And 3, 2, 1, and back down. You know what? We probably won't even need the door this time. We're really close to the surface. So. And we got a little bit of sand down here, but that's fine. Boy, that respiration 3 certainly makes working underwater a lot easier. It's a little tedious getting that librarian, but you know what? I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Place some of this here. We got a little bit of filling in to do here. And let's head up and get ourselves some air. And we'll go take out that door while we're at it. Hey, we have the Aqua Affinity. What's going on? I mean, I know it's a pickaxe, but here we go. I put the axe up there in the chest because I didn't think I would need it. And I wanted to free up the inventory slots. Oh, how I long for shulkers, you guys. Shulkers. Need to get me some shulkers. There we go. That's looking better. Making some progress. It looks like it's getting dark up there. I may have to lay down the bed and get a little shut-eye. Reset the day. And we're getting low on air anyway. Alright, let's do that. And bed right here. Hey, TTV is here, man. Hey, good to see you. What's up? Sorry I've been gone. Times have been hard. Oh man, I hope things will start looking up better for you, man. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Times are hard for everybody right now. Even us over here. We just, most of our wildfires that were nearby are under control now. So the air's cleared up, the air quality's a little bit better. But we were having evacuations and everything, and not so much for us. Our nearest fire was about maybe 10 miles away. But we got lucky this time. But we've had them closer. We've had fires that were 8 miles away. We had a fire that was 3 miles away up on the hill, although that was a smaller one, and it got they got control of that one very, very quickly. I'm lucky where I live because there's not much to burn around here. There's a lot of concrete and asphalt here. There's really not that much in the way of trees and grass and stuff, and so we're pretty safe as far as fire is concerned over where we are. But it does get close, and the air quality gets really bad. It gets very, very hard to breathe, and it's very bad for the health. So often, you know, evacuations are more for air quality than they are actually having the fire right there at the door. But TTV, I hope things will look up for you. 3 grandpas with COVID, 3 grandmas with COVID, and my grandma has lung cancer and coronavirus. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not your grandparents' age, probably, but COVID is devastating for older people. It really, really is. Because the immune system gets so weak. In fact, I just got done my second round of testing today because we have to, I'm in education and we run a school, and our school is doing everything entirely online, but we still have to go to the school to do routine kinds of things there. And so we have to be tested for COVID every 2 months. And so today was my other test. So results will be in like 3 or 4 days, but of course going to be negative because I'm pretty fortunate in where I live and what my job is and stuff. But I'm really sorry to hear about your grandparents, dude. Good thing about something like this, you know, when you get a lot of troubles and a lot of worries and stuff, you know, and you just need something kind of simple just to keep your mind, just to keep your sanity for a little while, you know. You could just get in here and you could just do a little bit of this kind of stuff, and it's just nice, easy tasks in a world that doesn't have COVID and lung cancer in it and stuff. You could just chill out, you know, and you can get your stuff together. It's a good little escape, right? Just keep you grounded. You know, a lot of people, they don't have stuff like this, you know, and they wind up doing bad things to themselves, you know, drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. You know, it's nice to have something like this where you can get a little escape for a little while and forget about your worries for a little bit and just get a little break. You know. Everybody needs a little bit of that, especially nowadays. There's so much terrible stuff going on. See, I have one great grandma, and I pray for her extremely. She doesn't have the best immune system. Thanks, great grandmother. Holy smokes. I only saw my great grandmother for, I barely remember her because I was very young when she passed away. That was my Scottish great grandmother, and she was from Aberdeen, Scotland. I remember a little bit. I remember being in her kitchen when she was cooking bread, when she was baking bread. And there's some things I still say. I use some of the Scottish words that she used, but not many. Like I remember her saying, "Oh, it's all Danesh. It's all Danesh," meaning it's all gray outside, so it's all cloudy and wet. Oh, it's all Danesh. I remember her saying that. And it's funny, you know, I didn't think about that for many years until I was looking at like a book that has all these kind of Scottish phrases in the Broad Scots and stuff. And I'm like, and I read that one, and then when I did, I remembered her. Because like I said, she passed away when I was very young. I was a little guy. So it's lucky you get to spend some time with your grandma. But wow, yeah, her immune system must be very fragile, huh? She must be very old. Yeah, you're only 13. She's 81. Wow. She was born in a big World War battle zone. Yeah. Yeah, the world was a different place then when she was born. Yeah, that would have been, if she's 81, that would have been World War II. Yeah. A lot of my family fought in World War II. My grandfather did. A lot of my uncles did. They were all Scottish. Scottish Americans, but Scottish. They still have like some of their journals and their stories and stuff from back then. Wow. Look at that. We're going to have to go on another dirt run. Lads, lasses, we're going to have to go on another dirt run. We're getting there, though. Doing a pretty good job here. We're reclaiming quite a bit of the land. Let me see. She had to hollow out her kitchen and bathroom sinks in order to hide when needed. She tells me that story all the time. Sink cabinet. Yeah, so she must have been in, I'm thinking Europe at that time, right? Wow. See, my family was all in the States. I mean, they were fighting. They were fighting in both theaters. They were fighting in Europe and in the Pacific and in Asia. But the United States, we were lucky because we were still too far away. And so the enemy couldn't come over here and get us. We were still too far away. So we didn't have to do things like your great-grandmother did. Yeah, those people, they were a different breed of people, huh? They were so much tougher than we are. I consider myself a pretty tough guy, but man, I am nothing compared to my grandfather. That guy is a superhero. I'm ridiculous next to him. I think he passed away when I was, let me see, probably about 8 years old is when he passed away. I really love that guy. He was a lot of fun. Okay, we're getting there. We're gonna have to go ahead and make ourselves another dirt run. Go get some more dirt for this. That's okay though. We're almost there, and then we can start laying out where the trading hall is going to be located here. Yeah, she was born in Germany, had to move elsewhere. I think Iraq. Wow, she had to move to the Middle East from Germany. Wow, that's something. Wow, it makes you wonder how she got there. Did she move during the war? I think you're saying? She was born in Germany and moved somewhere else, I think Iraq. So did she move during the war or probably after? Because I would have thought it would have been really difficult to make that journey during the war, because think about it, she would have to gone down through Germany, Austria, Italy, all of those places, maybe down to the Balkans and stuff, down through Turkey, and wow, that would have been difficult because all of that area was in turmoil, traveling that kind of distance. Wow. I think she moved when she was like 30. Okay. All right, so yeah, that was after the war. Had to live with her mother because she had a broken back and ribs. Wow. Wow, that's tough. And she's still alive now. Wow. Wow, she is one tough old gal. Like I said, you know, I like to think of myself as a pretty tough guy. I've done some pretty tough things before. But then you hear something like that, and you're like, I ain't nothing compared to that. Those people are amazing. Her mom was abused by the Carabina a long time ago. Long time. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. You know, but wow, those are some tough people. Your mom and your great grandma. Oh, her mom. Her mom, you're saying. Yeah, that's right. Wow. Right. Taliban out there, right? It looks like you guys eventually made it to here, though. My Scottish family, I love to just come in here and have a good listener. I can release my stress. Yeah, that's what this is good for, huh? I actually release a lot of my stress when I'm talking to you guys in here too. It's nice. We have a lot of stress here. We have a lot of bad things happening to us too. But, you know, nothing like that, of course. But you know, it's really nice for us to be able to, we say decompress, right? I'm gonna make sure I'm in the right spot here. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm going in the wrong direction here. I need to actually be going this way, less, yeah, this way. This way is back to the island. Sometimes I have to put on my my coordinates here, so I can get on back. Oops. Just went over a bubble column. Yeah, I think you remember I remember you saying that you were out there. I think you're listening to my boring life stories. Not boring. Not boring. Everybody has a story, man. Everybody has a story. You know, I try not to, you know, you got to be safe online, you know, you don't want to reveal too much and stuff, but wow, you know, you take people for granted, but you would be so amazed at what people have gone through. Just people you meet like this, and you know, you start telling stories to each other, and you know, you may think their appearance on the outside, oh well, they have a nice easy life, they live in America, and they're, you know, they look like they're doing okay there, and you'd be really surprised in what people have seen and done and stuff. It's people have lived through some very, very tough things. I have my great grandma's stories and my papa's stories that are crazy. Yeah, yeah, that's nice about having your older generations with you. They always have the greatest stories because they've lived so long, right? And look, your grandparents and your great parents, they're still alive. They lived through all of that and they made it to here. That's incredible. Them are some tough people, man. They have my respect, definitely. Hmm? Oh, I think I went past. I think I went a little too far past here. There it is. Yep. Okay, now we're doing well here. Yes. Okay, right over here. Oops, what happened? I think my mouse just went nutty. Okay, this is where we are. Mushroom Island Central. Oh, I can see my portal over there in the distance. Or, I should say, the portal, because this isn't really my base over here. This is a base I'm building for everybody, so. Papa woke up at 3 a.m. for work and fell asleep in the car while driving, and he did a barrel roll 3 times and split back at 3. Wow, and he survives that? Wow. Super tough. Yeah, before COVID, I have a very, very long commute down to work and back, and my commute's 2 hours, so I wake up at 4 a.m. every day. I drive for 2 hours when it's dark, early in the morning, and then I put in a 10, 12, 16-hour day. Then I have to fight LA traffic all the way back up to here each day, and that's really tough to do. Right now, COVID though, I'm working from home, which is really nice for me that I'm in education. I'm allowed to do that. I still have to travel down there, but not as often. But when this is over, I'm going to have to make that commute again. And that commute's really, really hard. It really is. Wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, get ready, hit the door, 2 hour drive down there. The morning drive down there is actually really nice. It's very relaxing because it's dark. There's not too many people on the freeway. But driving home, yeah, driving home, I'm doing just like your dad is, and I'm trying to stay awake, and I'm nodding off and stuff because you're just so exhausted from doing all that driving. Wow. My papa grew up catching water moccasins and somehow didn't die. He would catch so many snakes. Yeah, water moccasins are deadly. You know, I'm not too sure about the snakes around here in Southern California, but we also have water moccasins up where I'm originally from. I was born in New Hampshire, and so yeah, we would catch snakes up there too. Yeah. What did I do? Did I not shovel any dirt when I was over there? Was I so busy talking to you? Did I not get any dirt or something? This is going to be a silly stream. So you can see I'm not good at multitasking. So I have to train. I have to grind hard as a streamer, and I have to train. I have to know how to be able to talk to people in the stream and keep my mind focused on what I'm doing at the same time. Not a good multitasker. Yeah, you know what I did? I think I landed on the shore over there when it was nighttime. I slept and I woke up, and for some reason I thought I was finished and I came over. I actually need the dirt, right? Ugh. Oh. So you can see how tired I get after working all day, and then I try to do this at night, and I do ridiculous boneheaded things like that. Right into the lily lads. Yeah, you forgot it. I forgot the dirt. Yeah. Fell right into the nest of water moccasins and didn't live. He had a lot of bites. Yeah. Boy, that's sad. Yeah, you know, one water moccasin bite will make you very, very, very sick. But you can survive, although you might get nerve damage and some things like that. But you might survive. But wow, several, like 2, 3 more of them, if you get bit like 2, 3 times, yeah. And especially if you're young, if you're a young person. Yeah, that's sad. That's really sad. Look, there's another abandoned portal, ruined portal down there, but we've raided that one. I can tell by the coordinates up on the screen. At least you have me. The Corona has its survival rate. Yeah. Yeah, well, again, you know, it depends on what your immune system is and things like that, and what your situation is. Oh, I forgot there's a savanna over here at this end. Hello, turtle. Okay. I can go get some dirt over here by the... Wow, I'm really far away, too. And you know what? I think there's a village around here, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to check on some of these guys, too, while we're at it. Just looking for a nice flat area. Oh, yeah, I can tell that there's a village around here somewhere. You know why? I can see some pumpkins nearby. Usually where there's pumpkins, there's village. Let me see. A pandemic a long time ago was high survival rate, but people who had it after the fact got heart failure because the virus attacked the heart. It might be the same for corona. Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. Yeah, you might be talking about Spanish flu if you're talking about United States. You know what? I think I'm going to go get dirt over here. Right on this side of the landscape right here. Where's a space where there's not a lot of trees? Probably right here. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to sleep soon anyway. Yep, sleep right here on the shore. All right, now you told me the story about the poor kid who died from the water moccasins. I could tell you a similar story about me, something that happened to me, but it's kind of funny actually, and nobody dies, nobody, well, I was going to say nobody gets hurt, but I got hurt pretty bad. But, oh, scarlet fever probably, yeah, that's probably what you were talking about. But when I lived in New Hampshire, I would do a lot of rock climbing on mountain faces, on cliff sides, and I wouldn't use ropes or anything like that. I would just use hands. We'd say finger and toe, right? So I do a lot of rock climbing. And I brought my girlfriend rock climbing with me. And so we went out into the forest, and there's a big rock ledge. It's about maybe 90 meters high, maybe about 100 feet high, and 30 meters, about 100 feet high. And so um, she's afraid to climb. So I'm looking for a low spot that's easy to climb. And so I'm up there, I'm going along the cliff face, along the bottom, and I'm looking up, and I find a spot that's, like I said, about maybe 30 meters high, and it has some ledges and some trees growing out the side. And I'm thinking, okay, that's a good place for somebody who's a beginner. There's plenty of handholds, things to hold on to. It's pretty easy to climb. So I'm looking up there, and so I start climbing up. And as I'm climbing up now, okay, as I'm climbing up, I'm looking down, and I'm instructing her, and I'm telling her, put your foot there, and put your hand there, and okay, you're almost there, get up to this point. And I'm trying to tell her, it's okay, don't be afraid, you're doing a good job. And I'm instructing her. I'm not watching where I'm grabbing, okay? And I'm about halfway up the cliff at this point. So there's about maybe 50 feet down and about 50 feet up, and I'm on the side hanging, and I'm looking down at her. She's still at the bottom. And so I'm talking to her, and I go to reach, and I go to get the next handhold, and I'm not looking, and my hand sinks into some mud, some dirt on the side of the cliff. So I'm like this, and I'm like this, and I'm like, oh, what's that? And then, ouch, I felt, and the air was full of yellow jackets, right? Like bees, yellow jackets, and they start stinging my arm, and they're everywhere. So I put my hand right in the nest. You can't see it, it just looks like dirt, right? And so I'm climbing along, and I'm like this, and I'm like this, and the air is just full of yellow jackets. So I start yelling, ow, ow. And when I saw the first one about to land and sting me, I think I was about 25 years old at this time, right? And the first one's about to land and sting me, and I'm thinking to myself, just before it starts to sing, I think, okay, this is going to hurt, but it's probably not going to hurt that much, because the last time I got stung, I was a little boy, right? And I was thinking, oh, okay, it probably hurt a lot because I was a little boy. It's going to hurt now, but probably not that bad. The first sting, it hurt really bad. And then a whole bunch of them stung my arm, and I'm like, ah, I'm yelling, and she goes, what's wrong? And I'm like, yellow jackets, they're stinging me. And so if you need to move fast on a cliff, it's much faster to climb up than it is to climb down. And so immediately I'm getting stung. So I start climbing up the cliff, and she's also climbing on the cliff down below. She's not up where the bees, the yellow jackets are, but she's down. But she's like, wait, I'm stuck here. Where are you going? I'm going up. So I climbed up the cliff very fast, and the bees are following me up there. And when I get to the top, there's no trees up there. It's just rock. So I started running down the cliff, and she's like, wait, where are you going? And I'm like, I gotta run. I went all the way down there, and the bees chased me down there, but eventually I got away from them. But my arm was all stung from the bees. It makes me drool. Yeah. So you can imagine, I'm hanging off the side of this rock cliff, and it's about 50 feet up and 50 feet down, and I'm getting stung by bees, and I'm like, ah, I'm hanging off the cliffside, and I had to run up and then run down the cliff. And my girlfriend was down below, and she had to climb back down, and then she had to go through the forest along the bottom of the cliff, because at the bottom of the cliff there's a stream and a whole bunch of trees, and it's hard to get through all of that. But at the top there's nothing, it's bare rock. So I just ran very quickly down, and then I had to climb down, and of course I had to go and treat my arm and everything because it was all stung. So adventures in rock climbing, everybody, adventures in rock climbing. But nobody died, just me. I just got hurt. Very painful. Very painful. That was good. Remember, get some dirt. Yes. My story's over. Gotta focus. Yeah, it's fun wiping out big swathes of dirt like this, huh? Nice thing about Minecraft, you can just remove so many metric tons of dirt like this, and without even cracking a sweat. You don't need any money. You don't need a permit. You just come in here and just work. Don't tell me what to do or anything. Relax. No yellow jackets nests here if you're uncovering things, although we do have mobs, right? But no water moccasins. No coronavirus in here. Just nice. Get away for free. How are we doing? Oh, we're getting some stacks here. This is good. Let me see. I'm happy now. I'm going to fight with a grizzly or help the bear. Grizzly bear. Oh my god. We have bears up in New Hampshire, but they're pretty small. They're black bears up there. But they're still pretty mean though. I mean, a small bear is like the biggest dog you've ever seen, right? So, and those black bears, they can climb. They're climbers. So, you know, there's no run out of a tree or anything. They'll run right up there after you. The other thing we have in New Hampshire, though, that's even more dangerous than bears is moose. Wow. Moose are really dangerous. And, you know, you see a picture of a moose, and you think, wow, that's a pretty big animal, you know. But when you see one, a live, full-grown adult moose in front of you, they are huge. They are so big. They're like dinosaurs. They're like bigger than cars, man. They're really big animals. I was in the forest camping with my friends one time, and we set up our tent and our campsite, and at nighttime, we had a moose come walking through the camp. He wasn't attacking us or anything. He was just cruising on through, just walking through the camp. And he stepped in our fire and put our fire out. Didn't even hurt him. Got his antler hooked on a tree and ripped the tree out and smashed right through our campsite, destroyed everything. None of us got hurt. But when we got up and we shined the, you just see this huge body moving past you. It's like a dinosaur. It's just, it's not literally as big as a dinosaur, of course, but it feels like that because it's just so huge. That thing is about maybe 11 feet at the shoulder, almost twice as tall as me. And they're just gigantic. They're just so big. Like I said, you see the picture of them, you know, and they really don't look that big. But them, wow, when you're out there walking around in the forest and you see one, they're so huge. Let me see. Sleep helps you grow. Me being small, people ask me why I'm so small. I sleep 3 a.m. Yeah. When sleep does help you grow. That's why I make my boys sleep. My boys are really, really big. And they don't want to sleep. They want to stay up all night long, but I tell them, no, you need to get big. Like, I'm about maybe 6 feet, about 6'1" right now. And I'm about 200 pounds. I'm a pretty big guy. But I would actually be a lot taller if I slept more when I was young. Really, I would. But I also didn't sleep a lot when I was young. I slept very, very little. And even nowadays, I sleep very, very little. I only sleep about maybe 4 hours a day, or sometimes 6 hours. But that's about it. I really don't sleep that much. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's get rid of that granite, though. We don't need that. And let's go pick up the rest of this dirt, and then I think we'll be okay. Can't believe I forgot the dirt, though. That was silly. Alright, this ought to tie us over for a little while. Is that sun going down? Yeah, it is. In fact, I think I'll just sleep right here and then head back. Then we won't have to worry about mobs over the ocean. Drink a gallon of milk. Yeah, I drink a lot of milk too, man. I actually do, especially after I work out. After I work out and I'm done doing all my exercise and everything, take a really hot shower, and then I go drink a pint or sometimes even a quart of milk. And yeah, I just not skim milk or anything, whole milk. And I got super strong bones. And so all the things that have happened to me in my life, all the accidents and stuff I've had and everything, I've never broken a bone. I've got super, super hard bones. Let's head on back here. Good night. Okay, TTV, man, it was great to see you, and I'm glad we got to chat and stuff, and I hope things get better for you over there. You hang in there, man, and anytime you want to chat and let off some steam, you let me know. You come on by, okay? And good luck over there, all right? And tell your grandparents and your great-grandmom I have great respect for them. Great respect for them. Someday I hope I can be as tough as they are. You go get yourself some sleep so you'll grow. Let me see. Yeah, I'm heading back in the right way. I gotta go back this way. And as I'm going out across the water here, let's go refresh the chat window here. Here we go. All right. I'm going to keep that on for a little bit. Yeah, see, I like talking to people in the chat. They're super cool. Okay, yeah, we need to head back in this general direction. I can't believe I forgot the dirt earlier. All right, Thunderhand, get over it. Yeah, you did a boneheaded thing. All right, we had a laugh about it, and time to move on and get building. You know, there are some villages here around this particular place, this desert and this savanna area. There's one or two villages around here somewhere. Yeah, there's that portal, and that's why I remember. I remember seeing that ruined portal. It's been raided. But this is that upper eastern shore. And so if you go on our Instagram, thunderhand64_gaming on Instagram, you can see I posted the map on there of this that I downloaded off of Chunkbase's Biome Finder. And I put in the seed, and then I got the color-coded biome map. And so if you want to see what the map looks like and why I know how to get around all of these places and stuff, it's because I have that map still in my memory, and I remember, oh yeah, I have this kind of biome south of me, and I have that kind of biome east, and I remember I have some stuff over here, and so that's how I'm getting around here. You know what though? I use my coordinates in my HUD, I think, a little bit more than other streaming Minecrafters do though. Like, I don't see the hermits really use their coordinates that much at all. And I often wonder why they don't, because I see them trying to find their way around sometimes, like you'll see maybe Mumbo's trying to find Iskal's base. Well, their bases are close together. But if they're trying to find each other's bases, they'll be like, yeah, I think it's over this way, or it might be over here, and I'm like, why don't you just turn on the coordinates? But, they may think of that as like, as a cheat or something, or noob level gaming. Probably. Only noobs use coordinates. I don't know. I'm just a math guy, so I have the HUD up all the time. Just makes sense for me to do so. Okay, I'm gonna get the door out of my inventory because I don't think I need it any longer. I don't. That Respiration 3 is doing a darn good job. So let's do that. And then we'll get over here like this. We'll get down in here. We'll start laying down the dirt and filling in this area. And I think we're doing a pretty good job here. Again, this would go much faster. I keep saying that, I want to build faster and I want to get faster at doing this so I can get these builds completed in a decent amount of time, and I can keep the pace of the stream going at a little bit more of an entertaining rate here. But at the same time, there are things I'm trying to do. Like I keep saying, I don't want to take the dirt from the Mushroom Island itself here. I don't want to destroy the environment. I mean, you can see what it's done to the environment over there, where I've taken the dirt from, and that's savanna biome. It really wipes it out. So I don't want to do that here to the Mushroom Island. I want to keep the look of it here. The best I can, anyway. I mean, we're obviously changing some things, but trying to keep the look of the Mushroom Island as it is. The best we can, the best of our ability. And then, you know what? When the other players come into the realm, when they're ready to come into the realm, and we're ready to have them in here, then they can do what they want with the landscaping at that point. If they want to wipe it out and level it, they can. What I'm wondering about, though, is what I'm going to do when 1.17 comes up. Now, still, it's going to be next summer, and I'm hoping to have a lot of my major projects here done. But since those updates do not affect just something like the Nether, the extra dimensional stuff, that affects the world. So I may have to hang up this map and then start a new map. So that's another incentive for me to get as many of these builds going as possible before the 1.17 update comes out and I have to start again. I'd really like to get some work done in this map before that happens. Now, I don't think I'm going to choose a Mushroom Island at center at 00 again. I mean, that was fun to do this time, but I'd just like to change up the theme again. I may, but I may not. Of course, that'll mean going to Chunk Finder again and calling up another one of these. But that was a good stream, actually, when we were using Chunk Finder, Chunk Base's Biome Finder, I should say, and we were scrolling through to try to pick up some maps. That was one of the most, I had the biggest participation on that stream, actually. We had a lot of folks log on to see what was going on that day. That night, I should say, that night. So we had a lot of participation on that stream. I was really surprised. I thought that would be a very boring stream that I would hardly get any participation on at all. But turns out that was one of my most popular stream nights. Strange. Again, I often say I fail so miserably. Well, not miserably, but, actually quite comically, I fail at predicting human nature. I'm just not good at it. And that's why I'm not a businessman, everybody. That's why I'm a math guy, but I'm not a business guy. Because I just can't predict human nature. I'm just not good at it. Yeah, look, we're getting really close to the surface here, people. And of course, once we clear the water and we just have those 2 layers of dirt, those will go really fast. But this is going along at a pretty good clip now. Now that I have the Aqua Affinity and the respiration on the helmet, yeah, now we're making some really good progress here. Digging the way that this is going. And look, now we can just bob up to get some air. We don't have to use the door technique anymore. The door technique, though, is pretty useful. You know what I found that the door technique was really useful was when I was out in the coral reef and I was getting coral. That was super useful. It's pretty useful for doing this, planting the dirt, but not really. Not that useful. Because you had to keep swimming back over to it. It was tough. And the area was big that I was working on. That was the biggest drawback. Whereas, you know, I'm harvesting coral, you know, you're really harvesting it right where you're standing. So the door method works a lot better there. Okay, it's starting to get dark out. Let's go slap down the bed. There we go, that's good. Let's load up the old hotbar here and let's plunge back into our task. Wow, look, we're really close. We're really close here. Again, just doing this kind of stuff here. And, you know, this is tedious kind of grinding work, but we had a little bit of adventure today, right? I mean, we fought some pillagers. This early game stuff. A little bit of comedy as we suffocated one of them with some sand. Took a little trip across the sea a couple of times to see some of the neighboring biomes. Give you guys an idea of what the map looks like and how it's laid out. Of course, had some great chat with the viewers in the chat. And speaking of which, let's make sure that we know what time it is. It's about 8 o'clock. All right, 8 o'clock's fine. May end the stream at about 8:30 tonight, depending on. May go for about 30 more minutes. Depends on how much we get accomplished and what we're into at the time, and who drops in too. You know, sometimes I'm just about ready to end a stream, and then I have some of the viewers will drop in to say hi in the chat right at the last minute. You know, and I feel obligated to hang around for a little while for them. So sometimes that happens. And, you know, I don't mind. I don't mind doing it. I always appreciate the viewership. Oops. A little low on air. This is a lot of dirt, though, you guys. This is a lot of dirt. And we're going to have to make several dirt runs tonight. Let's take a look at the inventory. Because remember, we also have to fill up this area up to the road level. We don't need the debug screen on right now. Yeah, we still got a lot of dirt here. We have a ways to go. Now that we're close to the water level, I think we'll at least have enough to finish the water here. I think so. See, I can even just stand above the water now and it's much faster. You know, you saw those pillagers earlier, and it reminds you how lucky we are to have the Mushroom Island here. Are we going to have enough? I'm not sure. I could do a quick calculation. Well, maybe not so quick a calculation. I can see how much we have to go. But we might be able to do this. Let's load up the hotbar. I don't know. I think we're going to have to make another run. No, we're not going to have enough to fill in all the water. I can tell right now. We'll have enough to do about maybe half of this. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of water, you guys. And gals, lads, lasses, people, viewers, fellow Americans. Some of you are Americans, though. Some of you are from overseas, and that makes things very, very cool. I love the international viewership. I really like that. It's so much fun. Let's fill in the strip here, like so. And let's do a quick refresh again. Let's do this. All right, there we go. One stat spot. That's okay. We had some good traffic today. For us, as a small streamer, we had some good traffic. So just quick recap. A little shout out to Doggo for stopping by a little bit earlier. Blubs too. Of course, TTV. Okay, we're doing it here. Down to our last two stacks. Good, looking good. Look at this, look at this. Man, I've been waiting so long. This is going to be the start of the trading hall, everybody. I'm getting excited. I hope you're getting excited too. I've been waiting for this. I've been building up. I'm doing a lot of grinding to get to this point. I'm just going around the edge now. There's no sense in like filling in the middle portions. And there we are. Okay, let's go on another dirt run across the sea. And you know what? There are some closer areas. I usually go off in that southeasterly direction, right? Because that's the closest area of land down there. But you know what? I'm going to mix it up a little bit, and it may mean traveling a little bit farther on one side or another, but at the same time, we get to tour the biomes around here a little bit too. I've got to be a little careful when I'm going out in this direction because I got to watch out for that ocean monument, because there are guardians out there, and they will do unpleasant things to us. And I'm at 5 deaths already, and that's 5 deaths too many. That's 5 embarrassing and shameful deaths too many. So I'm also going to switch to standing mode here. And let's do this. I did mention earlier, several streams ago, that I kind of like the idea of having a story behind a map, a story behind maps. I was trying to think of the theme like the TV show from the 90s called Sliders, where they go from dimension to dimension, alternate Earth to alternate Earth. Oops. Trying to find their original Earth. And I kind of like that Sliders theme. For our generation's Minecraft Realm server. So each map would be us, trying to arriving at a new alternate Earth, a Minecraft Earth, and then, of course, each time we arrive, all of our technology is stripped away, and we start from the beginning. We have to build up our technology to a certain level where we can afford to make the next jump, hoping that it will get us home, and then we keep finding, we end up into another Minecraft world where we have to build up our technology again. And so each map is a race to build up the technology to try to jump to the next world. All right, and I'm just touring the southeast shore here, and just to get a look around and see some of the other biomes and stuff. And you can see them right here. It's pretty cool. Again, I got to be careful now that I don't really devastate the entire environment around here. But there's some cool places around here. And let me see, we can set our little bed down here. A little bed. Yeah, see, we can go strip off this little islet here. This is a good place. And let's set the old bed down. We'll try to strip it off in such a way where we don't completely devastate the environment. All right, yeah, I get it. I see the sun's about to go down. Sun is sinking, the sun is getting low. Sun is going down, sun is getting low. Just stop saying that. Okay. Let's skim this layer right off the top of this island here. Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm doing. I think I said it last night's show. Can you imagine colonists coming to America from England, and their object is to come over here and get some dirt to bring it back home because their island is too small? Minecraft is weird. Now, in Holland's case, that might be true. If you live in the Netherlands. Because they're always trying to reclaim land from the sea. Brilliant engineers. Wow. Brilliant. Right, that's what made me think of land reclamation over there at Mushroom Island Central. They don't have enough land. So what do those island nations do when they don't have enough land? They try to build artificial land. That's odd. I left the music on. I thought I turned the music off. Yeah, I didn't even set my settings here. There we go. And music and sounds. Yeah, see, I usually bring that down low. I bring the weather up to about 50 because I like my lightning bolts nice and loud, everybody. And then my blocks, I usually bring my blocks down to about 30. There we go. Done. Oops, disconnect. No, no, you fool. Oh, cool. Now, did all my settings go down the, do I have to? No, they're all still there. Great. Back to game. All right, there we go. I am a foreigner from a strange land. Welcome me to your island. Hey, welcome, foreign person. Why are you stripping our island away of all its soil? To bring it back for my island, of course. Oh, so sad. At least there's nothing living here, though. There's nobody living here or anything. And, you know, I picked this weird, oddly shaped little piece of island here, so I don't think anybody would really use this. I don't mind getting some of the sand, but you know what? I really want to use the dirt everywhere. In fact, let me see. Layer 65. That's a good layer to end on for this place. That's good enough. I think I'll go next door. Did I bring my boat with me? Yes, I did. The last thing I want to do is leave my boat on some foreign shore where I'm not able to find it. That's already pretty low. Let's go over here and let's take some from this side here. And we'll just kind of follow the coastline. I want to leave a little bit for other players, so I'll take off probably at about this level here. And I'm going to have myself a little butcher here. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Right. I like it a lot. Good thing is the grass and the flowers. They're good. You know, when I first started playing Minecraft, I would just go into an environment like this and completely devastated. It was awful. Like a noob. Back in the 1.18 days. 1.18. Yep, I just started playing Minecraft. You know, when I look at videos, I didn't make any videos back then. You know, I said I've only been streaming since June, and I made a few videos before then, but only one or two. I plan to start making some more, but I got to get a little bit better before I start making some Let's Play videos. But I might make a Let's Play video about setting up a Chamber of Commerce. Everybody else calls them trading halls. I like to call them Chamber of Commerce. Because it's fun. I think it tells more of a story, too. But I'm going to make a video about this. I might make a, actually before that though, I might make a video about making those villager reserves. Because I think that's really, really easy to do. And I think it's a really useful thing to know. Early game. Very easy thing to do early game. Hey. Alright. That's pretty good. Let's go over there. Let's go clear that top off. Again, you know, I'm trying not to, like, completely annihilate one particular area. I'm trying to be nice. Oh, but our trouble's getting a little bit low on the durability. Which means we may have to end the stream doing a little bit of trading to get the XP to restore its durability. Oh, yeah, I got that wrong. Oh yeah, you can see we're not far from where we were before. That is where we were pulling dirt from the last time. Ooh, we got ourselves a little underwater cave here. Underwater cave? Underground cave. Underground cave. What am I trying to say? English. I gotta be careful not to drop down into that hole. I'm sure there's all kinds of unfriendliness waiting for us down there. Although I don't hear anything. I don't hear any mobs groaning or grumbling down there or anything. So, okay, I think this is just about all we're going to have. I can get one more inventory slot if I put my shield in my hand. And get those seeds out of there, of course. And let's go grab a little bit more of this dirt. I think that's it. Right? Oh, how I long for shulkers. I know I say that a lot, but I say that a lot because I feel it a lot in my heart. Let's head out back over the water. Do we have enough time to get home? Maybe not, but I'll trying to row on home in the bed, everybody. There we go, that's better. Okay, so let's make sure that we're going the right way. Yeah. Here we go. Oh wow, I can sometimes, you know, if you look through the water, you can see some really cool things like that ravine in that underwater mountain there. That's really cool. And even though the sun's getting a little low, there's plenty of islands between here and Mushroom Island Central, and I'll just stop off on one of those to take my little nap. And while I'm at it, let's do a scream. See, it's hard to say. A stream screen refresh. There we go. Let's do that. Yeah, only me and stat spots. Okay, we can go over to this little islet right here. We could have ourselves a little nap right over here. Of course, we're going to have to do something quick because you know what's going to happen. The drowns are going to start coming up out of the water with their mucusy nasal congestion sound. Mucusy? Is that actually a word? It is now. Get out of there. Let's hop on in here. And let's continue on home, shall we? All right. Heading on back this way. There's our shipwreck. And there's home sweet home right there. So we're really not that far out. I gotta say, you know, I've said it before many times, and I'll say it again probably many times during the stream, during Volume 1, that I love this map. This is so much fun. It's got such cool stuff. Feels strange though, doing so much building without mobs around, like no phantoms shrieking down upon us, and you know, very little in the way of mobs, and yet still I have died 5 times. It's shameful. I'm working on a mushroom island. How could I die 5 times? And yet I have, everyone. Yet I have. Okay, got lots of dirt here. I think I'm okay dirt-wise. I'm not going to be using the shovel for that much longer. So let's empty out an inventory slot. And this ought to do it as far as dirt is concerned. We're going to be finishing this up. Definitely. Yep. Indeed we are. Like pros. Minecrafting pros. Maybe someday I'll be a Minecraft pro. I don't know. My problem is there's other things I like to do. Like play bass guitar. I like to teach math. I like to do math. making some pretty good progress here. We're going to close this up in short order. And once this water is gone, wow, things are going to really pick up fast. Now, I believe if there's a bunch of mushrooms on the ground, the little mushrooms, the little ones, and I dump out a bucket of water, it'll pull all of them up. So that's really the fastest way of clearing the ground of mushrooms so you can place blocks quickly. Just dump the water out. You know, like you do with the flowers and the grass. Look at this. We're coming to the end, people. Our grinding is paying off. Done. Holla, finished. Look at that, would you? You know, I was going to dump out a bucket of water here, but there's only a few of these, so. At least on that level, right? Okay, now we've got to bring the land up to this level here. And that's the level on which we're going to start building. All right, so we have this level here, but you know what? This will go quite fast. I can take the shield out of the inventory now. I can get that out of there. And now we can just go lay down the strips, everybody. Nice. Look at this. Ah, God, I love it. So nice. Now, usually I would put down cobblestone or something around here as my foundation down here. But you know what? My building is actually going to be raised off the ground by 1 or maybe even 2 blocks. Let me see, this layer up here is layer 65. So I'll be building on layer 67, so I can still fill all of this in with dirt. There we go. Making some good progress today. Despite, you know, doing things like making a trip out, get dirt, and then coming back without dirt because I'm distracted because I'm enjoying talking to viewers in the chat. Despite that, despite doing absent-minded things like that, we're still actually making really good progress today. Very cool. Very cool. You know, it'll be interesting to go over this afterwards and just take a quick scan through it and see how much of it is mushroom biome and how much of it is not. Because that's going to be important for mob proofing. That shall be important for mob proofing. Okay, here we go. A stretch of concentration there. I was actually thinking about 5 things at the same time there. And the chat's a little bit quiet right now. A little bit quiet as in silent. And so just let my mind wander there for a little bit. But we're getting some good stuff down there. It's nice, it's relaxing. This is getting exciting, people. How is laying dirt exciting, Thunderhand? Because we are very, very close to being able to start our trading hall and getting that ugly thing out of the way and getting a proper Chamber of Commerce set up here. That's going to be so cool. I think I have what I think is a really cool design too. It's based off of a logical Geek Boy design, but you know, I put my own aesthetic on it, and some of the parts of it I use, some of it I don't. Like the entire villager delivery system, I don't really bother using that. I may though, I may. Depends on, you know, how fast it is to deliver the villagers. You know, delivering those 2 villagers to the top level of our little shack, our temporary shack there, should have been a lot easier than it was. The first one went up there very, very easy. The second one got away from me, and then there was some villager wrangling shenanigans going on, and it was like, you know, that's okay for 2 villagers, but, you know, 20, 40 of them, you know, that's not going to fly. So maybe using Geek Boy's technique and his redstone mechanics for that, maybe that will be maybe I should do that. And again, my plan is to have the first floor be the farmers, 16 farmers. And then the second floor will be 20 librarians. Or maybe I'll put the clerics on the second floor, and then the third floor will be 20 librarians. The fourth floor I'll leave empty for more librarians, just in case players want different trades. You know, because I use about 20 core trades, but there are other trades that the other players might want to use. And so I'll leave some empty stalls for them, so they can add whatever trades they want. I got that number 20 because that's how many I had on my last map. So that number's fresh in my head. 16 villagers though. 16 villagers, 16 farmers. Doing well here, people, doing well. Look at this. Look at this, we're really close, we're so close. And I talk about, you know, preserving the landscape here on Mushroom Island Central. Like, this hill is like King Ko Hill here, and I'm going to try my best to keep that there if I can. So if it comes to part of the structure moving into here and maybe possibly tearing that down, I'm going to leave that up and I'm going to move it backwards. And I really don't think I need my farm. My farm is also a temporary structure until the pumpkin farm gets installed. Then I can take down the horrible semi-floating, magically suspended parking garage. I have another server tour coming up soon where I'll grab a whole bunch of public servers and I'll go around on several public servers. I'll do a little bit of building and stuff, but it's mostly a tour to try to meet some people, to try to see their servers and see what they're doing and see what's out there, see who's out there. Because right now I'm not really running a public server. And again, you know, that's just because I don't feel like being an administrator right now. I'm just too busy to administrate a server. And if I have somebody else administrate the server for me, well then that's just me playing on somebody else's server, which I can do anytime, right? And so it takes away the point of it. What I would like to do is get a community of people where I wouldn't really have to be an administrator. Like right now where it's just me and my two sons, Biggie and Kachi, and some of their friends. I don't, you know, I have people in the server, but, you know, I don't really have to be an administrator because they're so darn cool, you know, they're just really cool. And so we just have one rule, that's no griefing, right? Don't grief each other's, you gotta respect each other's builds. That's about it, you know, and they're all really cool about that. They're super cool about it. Hey, Counterplays is here. Dude, Counterplays to the rescue, everybody. How are you doing? Hello. And I'm going to type hey there in there so just to make sure he knows that I know that he's in there. There he is. How are things in Malaysia, my friend? You're just about to start your classes for today? We're working with a lot of dirt in here. Going across the sea, filling up our inventory with dirt, bringing oh, hey, you know what? Before we do that, though, we have to be super careful. We have to go and restore our shovel. Let me make sure I'm heading back in the right way. And I'm not. I need to go back this way. And over here, right? No. Over here, like this. Yeah, towards the boat. There we go. Let me see. Just finished class. Did you see my new video? Yes! Yes, I did watch your new video. You had an Among Us video. And I made sure I clicked like. I think that's the one I watched, because I watched a couple of videos on there. I like the music you had on there. Very cool. Did you see the description? Yes, I did. In fact, I'm going to pull it up again because I think it's so cool. I'm going to pull it up here on my phone because it is so awesome. And let me see. Let's do this. Let's find out where you are on here. Oh, wait, almost. There we go. Right there. I appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for the shout out. And so I needed to quickly repair this here shovel, everybody. And the way I'm going to do that is with trading. So we're training, let me see. I think I will make episode 2 today or tomorrow. Oh, cool, good for you. Did you come up with an idea, or are you just going to get in there and just start smashing around? Because that's what I always do when I get stuck. I just get in there and I just start doing things. No ideas. Like I said, That's fine. That's not a problem. Just get in there and just start doing some stuff. The ideas will come. And then if you have an entire stream where you don't really do much in there, I guarantee after you finish the stream and you post it, you'll think, that's what I should have done. Oh, I should have done that. And then there's episode 3, right? So the best thing I think though is not to try to think too hard about what you would think that people would like to see. At least I can't really do that because like I often say, and I say it comically so, but I do mean it, I'm not really good at predicting human nature. And sometimes I can nail it, sometimes I can't. Most of the time I can't. I can't really tell what people are going to want to see. And so I just get in here and I do anything, and then I try my best to look for patterns, What was a really popular stream, Okay, so we put the shovel in the offhand, everybody, and then we trade our melons. And here's where this starts to become powerful. We are not only going to get enough XP to repair our shovel, but we are also going to rack up emeralds for future trading, right? I think you want to find... Is the song good? Yeah, the song is good. I like it. I like your music. Okay, we did quite a bit of recovery there. We got about, I don't know, what's that, 2/3 of our shovel back? I think that's enough. Oh, hey, we got a few more melons to trade here. Left over from last time. Let's go get a little more XP for the shovel. And you know what I always do? I always take a quick run here just in case any XP got stuck. That's it. Even run. Okay. That brought us a long way there. Our shovel looks like it's about 3/4 repaired. The sun's about ready to go down, and look at this. Wow, we are really close. We are really close to reclaiming all that land. That is so cool. All right, let's take a little nap. It's really hard to edit in your phone. Yeah, dude. You have my respect for that. I can barely do anything with the phone at all because I have hands like this. And you saw me. I mean, you saw me now just trying to pull up your YouTube video. It's like, wow, it's just so hard. Then trying to do video editing on your phone. Oh, I may have asked you before, and if I have, forgive me. But what app do you use to edit your videos on your phone? KineMaster. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was just pulling it up and having a quick look. Huh. Nice. I'll have to check that out. I mean, I can do my video. I'm very, very lucky because I have a PC, but I can do my video on the PC, but it's a good thing to know. Why don't you make a community swimming pool? I probably will. Any one of those bays out there. That's, in fact, it's reasons like that that I'm trying not to change the island too much, right? I want to keep things open for things like that. I can make a community swimming pool. You know what? The hotel will be right on the water side, so I intend to at least make a dock or a deck back there and jump off and go swimming back there in that bay. I don't know. I'll show you a good area for the swimming pool when I come back, after I go on this last dirt run. I need to go. I want to record episode 2. All right, you have yourself a good session. Make yourself a great video. When you post it, let me know, and I will definitely drop by, and I'm sure I'm going to like it. You enjoy the rest of your morning. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by the chat. So that was our 4th person in this evening. Doing really well. You guys are so awesome. I so appreciate you guys stopping in and chatting. Even if it's only a short amount of time and you only have a little bit of time, still great appreciation. Okay, you can see where we've been doing a lot of work over here. All right, let's go trim this part off over here. Let's go do a little bit of work in this area. This may be our, in fact, it's not that it may be our last. This will definitely be our last dirt run for tonight's stream. Let's be careful there. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. This will be our last dirt run for tonight's stream. So if you don't like dirt runs, this will be the last one for tonight. I promise. And of course, I want to give a shout out to Counterplay for dropping by tonight. Super cool dude. Make sure you go check out his YouTube channel, Counterplay. The last stream that we just saw, you saw me hold it up on my phone. The last video he made was for Among Us. And Kachi and I will probably do an Among Us stream on Sundays for Kachi Time. Kachi's saying that's what he wants to do, so. So after my scheduled Saturday noontime stream, I'm going to have to download and set up Among Us. I'm going to have to take it for a test spin, because I have to learn how to play it. I haven't even played it yet. Although I've watched some of the Hermits play it, and I've seen my son play it a little bit. And I've played games like that before. Mafia, Werewolves and Villagers. You know what? In fact, I think when we take down this hillside of dirt right here, I think this will be enough to do what we need to do. It may be actually a little more than enough, but you know, I want to bring back some extra dirt for other projects and other building stuff. All right, I think that does it, people. I think that does it. We have a little bit of garbage in there too that we don't really need, but that's okay. Picking up these few blocks of dirt here, trying not to fall into that hole. Look at this bay. See, this is a reason why I don't want to devastate the landscape too much. Look at this beautiful bay here. This is a nice place for a base. Nice place for a base. Look at this. This looks really nice. I mean, you've got an entrance right in through there. I mean, you could make a canal right through here if you wanted to, or you could just leave it closed there, because you could make the entrance over there. This would be a beautiful spot. You've got some forest biome nearby over there. Got a little bit more over in that direction. This would be a cool place. And you know what? It's not too far from Mushroom Island Central either. It's quite close, actually. It's probably going to be night. No, it's noontime, actually. We're doing well. Okay, back home in this direction. And look, you've got some little islets that are dotting the nearby sea here that are still pretty close. Right, this would be a cool place. This whole map is cool. And of course, while we're on the stream, and while we're on the ocean, I should say, we can do just a quick Streamlabs refresh here and make sure that we're doing all right. Yes, we are. We're down to, let me see, Counterplays had to take off for a little while so he could make his second episode video, and that leaves us with 3 stat spots. But that's okay. I'm pleased with the traffic that I'm getting through tonight. My viewers are good folks. How are we doing here? Okay, we're right on course. You know, I'm going to install my mods this weekend. I usually have the multiplayer sleep mod, and I've been saying I need to install that for a while. You know, I don't have a lot of traffic on the realm right now. The other players aren't in yet. It's pretty much just me, and sometimes it's Kachi, sometimes it's Biggie. But it's pretty quiet on the realm right now, so that's why I haven't been in such a hurry to put in multiplayer sleep and those mods, those utilitarian mods that we usually use. That's why I've been taking my own sweet time there. But you know what? I really got to get off my butt and get those in. So I'll probably do that on Saturday, after Saturday's regular stream. Maybe before if I get going early enough. That's the good thing about Saturday and streaming at noontime. That gives me enough time before the stream and after the stream to get things done. Yikes, I hear those Guardians. Yeah, you just stay right over in that monument, Guardians. We'll be taking that place down pretty soon. I can't wait to make that Guardian farm. That's going to be so cool. I already have so many ideas for it. The drops we're going to get from that farm. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. And you know what? I may actually go the whole 9 yards and make like an Il Mango or a Logical Geek Boy design and actually use the portals through the nether and do all that. I actually may go that far with it. Composter. Bye-bye, flowers. Flowers are so annoying. I know for the dyes and stuff. I get it. I was hearing dirt blocks being placed, and I'm like, what is that? Who else is in the server? It's only me. And I remember it's the composter. The composter makes the same sound, or a very, very similar sound. I think it's the same sound. Is it? Yeah, I think it's the same sound as placing dirt blocks, right? Let's fill up the old hot bar. Oh, and then we're going to have to take a nap soon anyway. So no phantoms over the Mushroom Island either, huh? It's not a complaint, by the way. And what? I'm going to sleep in the boat? So I tried to sail in the bed and sleep in the boat. Oh, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Ugh. Thought I could just whack it with my thunderous hand, but I guess not, huh? Almost there. We've got that little space right there around the dais that we also have to fill in. Wow. Check it, people. Check it out. Let's go pull this stuff up. Now again, I don't want to take out too much of the hill here. But we will be on this layer, but that's not going to hurt anything. That's not going to harm anything at all. Great. Get rid of this ditch around here too. Cannot wait to upgrade this eyesore of a spawn dais. There we go. Oops. I guess I should just leave those up there because I'm going to fill that layer in anyway. Okay, getting close here, getting close. So much fun, everybody. Finally getting this filled in and making some real progress. See, once you get that trading hall up and running, and you can make some decent trades, then things really start to ramp up and the progress starts to come quick, everyone. It's just, you know, you got to put in that grinding early game to get that going. And that takes some patience. Good. So close. And there it is, people. Whoo! Major land reclamation. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's get off. Let's turn the debug screen off here. Wow. Let's take some screenshots. Let's take ourselves some screenshots from on high. Yowza. Look at that, would you? Chamber of Commerce going right there, people. Let's get a screenshot from another angle. Get a screenshot from a couple angles here. Let's climb to the top of King Co's Hill here. Parkour skills. And then we'll go post these on the Discord and maybe even the Instagram if I can get them on there quickly and easily enough. Ouch. And you know what? We'll pillar up behind the portal, and we'll see if we can get a really super long shot here. All right, let's get this out of our hand. That is looking cool. Oops. I don't want the debug screen on. Let's do this without the debug screen. And then one more shot. Let's go to the south. Let's go to the south here. Spawn dice looks so terrible. Oh my god, does it look bad. And I wouldn't think it would look bad either. I thought that this was going to look super cool with all the bright green grass and stuff like that. It looks awful. So bad. Oh, where am I here? Maybe from up there? Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Okay, so I am going to climb down from here. And I think I'll wrap up the stream right here. And the sun's about to go down anyway. Oops. That's what I was trying to do. I think I was right about here. And you know what? The sun's going to go down anyway. And that being said, see, that's the block on which I was standing. Look at this, everybody. Look at this. Let's quickly run out here and see Minecraft Ocean. So this is all Minecraft Ocean here. So you know what? I might put some sandstone blocks just on this layer here, just to outline where the ocean is. But I'll do that tomorrow. No harm in getting them in the inventory right now, though. Sandstone, already have it. Sand, 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 sand. Oh yeah, we got a lot of sand here. I don't think we're going to use it all, though. But if I have it in the inventory, I'll remember why it's in there when I next log on. There we go. Let's lay down our bed. On our newly reclaimed land. How am I doing? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I really wanted to end the stream at around 8:30, but we were making such good progress. 9 o'clock is fine. I think it's right here. It's right here, actually. Okay. Well, everyone, check it out. Awesome land reclamation project. The foundation has been established and it is complete for the real, the genuine Mushroom Island Central Chamber of Commerce. Future site right here. And that's right where the foundation is going to go. So, so very cool. All right, let us wrap up the stream. So, a couple of things. First of all, let's give the shout outs and the credits. All right, Doggo, Small Doggo, Blubber Enforcer, TTV, Gamer Guy 06, and of course our good friend Counterplays 11, all stopping by the stream tonight to check out, to show their support and just have a little bit of a chat and stop in and say hi. Greatly appreciate it. Shout outs to all four of you. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Thanks for keeping me company, and I hope TTV. I hope things get better for you. Really, I understand. And so let me see. Let's do our normal sign off here. We have, just remember that these streams from Sunday through Friday are unscheduled streams. I usually get to stream every weeknight like that, every one of these nights, but for at least an hour, sometimes longer. This one went for about 2 hours, and but these are unscheduled streams. So please, if you're a follower, watch your notifications. That'll let you know when I'm on, and please stop on by. It's always great to chat with you guys. Also, we have 2 scheduled streams. One is on Saturday at noon time here from the Generations Minecraft Realm server, and then we have another stream on Sunday. That's at 9 a.m. That's called Kachi time, where me and my younger son Kachi, we do all kinds of crazy Kachi things. I think this weekend Kachi wants to play Among Us, so we're going to try to stream Among Us this weekend. That should be a lot of fun. Remember that if you are not able to drop by the streams and say hi, check out the stream video recaps, and those are up on Twitch, thunderhand64_gaming on Twitch, and those will be up there for 14 days. But remember, after 14 days, they're deleted. So we started our YouTube channel, thunderhand64_gaming 2, and that's where we archive all of our stream videos. So please go check that out, and if you feel so inclined, hit like, subscribe. That would be really cool. Let me see. We also have our Instagram, thunderhand64_gaming at Instagram. So please go check that out. I'm a little bit slower with the Instagram because as of right now, I can't really upload directly from the PC. I need some sort of app emulator that I have to use for that. And the Discord channel. One of our viewers, like that'll happen, has been stopping by and saying hi in the Discord, and he and I are going to set up a public server there, and then we'll open it up. We'll make the announcement. We'll open it up. We can get in there and do all kinds of cool Discord things in there. So that'll be really cool to have a Discord community. So that'll be a lot of fun. Okay, as usual, I am going to bid you all enjoy the rest of your evening, your morning, your afternoon, wherever you are. Hang in there. Remember, anytime you want to stop by and chat, I'll do the best I can for you. Let's do this now while the channel's still small and I can still interact with you guys. Bye for now. Take care.